What's going on, guys? It's your boy Anarch from Anarch Gaming, and today we're going to be doing another deck tech. So if you have any advice for me on what to run, if I got something wrong or the proportions are off, let me know and tell me down in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get into it. The leader that we are going to be discussing today is the Mono Blue Nami. Now, this is a custom art that I did. So this is the custom design leader. However, the effect is still the same. So she is a mono blue leader with 5,000 power. And she says, and I'm going to read this exactly so you guys know, when your deck is reduced to 0, you win the game, instead of losing according to the rules. Then she has Don 1. When this leader attacks and deals damage to your opponent's life, you may trash one card from the top of your deck. So this whole deck focuses on milling yourself. Let's get into the deck, shall we? Okay, starting off strong with 4 Apis, or Apis, or Apis. She says, on play, you may trash 2 cards from your hand, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal 1 East Blue type card, add it to your hand, then place the rest into the bottom of your deck in any order. She's a 1-drop with 0 power and 2k counter. Next up, 4 Desert Spada. Desert Spada is a 1-drop event that has counter. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains 2,000 power during this battle. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and place them back on the top or bottom in any order. Trigger. Draw 2 cards and trash 1 from your hand. Alright, next up we have 2 Gloriosa Grandma Neon. She's a 1-drop with 0 power and 1k counter. She says, on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Amazon Lily or Kuja Pirates type card other than herself, and add it to hand. Then place the rest into the bottom of your deck in any order. Mostly use her as a 2k. I very rarely ever use her to find cards. Next up, we have 4 Gum Gum Giant Gavel. Gum Gum Giant Gavel is a 1-Dawn event with counter. Counter, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Up to one of your leaders gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. You may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. Trigger, return up to 1 character with a cost of 4 or less to its owner's hand. Next up, we have 4 Impel Down All-Star. Impel Down All-Star is a 1-Dawn event with a main trigger, or with a main. You may trash 2 cards from your hand. If your leader has Impel Down type, draw 2 cards. Then trigger, draw 2 cards. You do not run this for the main effect. You run it for the trigger and as a free discard for your events that make you discard a card. Next up, 4 Kaya. This is part of the bread and butter of your deck. Kaya is a 1-drop character with 0 power and 2k counter. She says on play, draw 2 cards, then trash 2 cards from your hand. Allows you to filter through your deck. You run 4 of her. And so, like, you use the Impel Down All-Star as, like, free discard for Kaya and other events. Alright, next up, we have 4 Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom. This is an event that costs 1 Dawn. Counter. Up to one of your leaders or characters gains 2,000 power during this battle. Then trash 1 card from the top of your deck. Trigger. You may draw 1 card and trash 1 from the top of your deck. Next up, we have Love Love Mellow. This says up to 1 of your leader or character cards gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. Then draw 1 card if you have 3 or less cards in your hand. It's pretty simple. It's a 2-Dawn event with that ability as a counter. I don't remember if I said that. Alright, next up, we have Snake Dance. Snake Dance is a 2-Dawn event with counter. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. Then return up to 1 of your characters to its owner's hand. Then it has a trigger. Return 1 of your characters to its owner's hand, then return up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less to their hand. So you use this to bounce your Kayas, so you can replay your Kayas and get the draw 2 triggers over and over and over again. Next up, 4 Whitesnake. Whitesnake is a 2-Dawn event with counter. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. Draw a card. Then it has a trigger. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Place them in any order, either on the top or bottom of your deck. Alright, next up we have 3 drops. This is a card that I've been debating running, and in my opinion, if you don't run her, you shouldn't run the old lady, which frees up 5 slots of your choosing. You can add whatever you want in those 5 slots. She's a real maybe. Anyway, this is Boa Sandersonia, and she's a 3-drop with 3,000 power and 2,000 counter. She reads, and I'm going to have to read it because I don't think I've ever used her on play. If you have 2 or more Amazon Lily or Kuja Pirate type characters, oh, bless me, characters, or bless, yeah. That's the first time I've ever said that. Characters on your field, return up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less to their hand. You literally just use her as a searchable 2K with the Grandmama. And you can literally easily take her out of the deck as well as the Grandmama. The other reason why you run the Grandmama, though, is to find these 4 cards, which are Marguerite. She is a 3-drop, 2k power with no counter. She has blocker, and on play, draw 1 card. If you really want to not run her and just run more events or better cards, you can take her out as well, which will free up 9 slots for you. And you can change those out with whatever. Next up, we have Sanji's Pilaf out of 4 of. I used to have altered ones, but I only had 3, and then I ended up selling them. So now I just have 4 basics. Anyway, 4 Sanji's Pilafs. This is a 3-Dawn event that says main, draw 2 cards, then as a trigger, activate main effect. And the final card in the deck is, drumroll please, Zeph. Zeph is a pet card for me. I do own 4 of him, and I've been debating running all 4, because he's just so stupid. There's also a mono blue Usopp that mills a bunch of cards. Anyway, Zeph is a 5-drop with 6k power, 1k counter, and let me read you his effect so I don't get it wrong. Dawn X1. When this character attacks and deals damage to your opponent's life, you may trash 7 cards from the top of your deck. It also has an on play. You may return up to 1 character with a cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand, then trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. So you can bounce your own Kaya to get more Kaya triggers, you can bounce your opponent's thing if you need to, you can bounce your blocker and then replay blocker to draw a card. It is very versatile. So that is the Nami deck. If you have any questions or any recommendations, especially with those 9 slots that you can kind of just play with, let me know down below. With all that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!